Hello and welcome back to another episode of The Longing. Today, you may have guessed it, we're going to be continuing to read, or attempting to continue to read, Homer's Iliad. So, let's get going. The troops Methone or Thaumacia yields, Elyson's rocks or Meliboea's fields, with Philoctetes sailed, whose matchless art from the tough bow directs the feathered dart. 7 were his ships, each vessel 50 row, skilled in his science of the dart and bow. But he lay raging on the Lemnian ground. A poisonous hydra gave the burning wound. There groaned the chief in agonizing pain, whom Greece at length shall wish, nor wish in vain. His forces Medon led from Lemnos shore, Oileus' son, whom beauteous Rhena bore. The Oechlian race in those high towers contained, where once Eurytus in proud triumph reigned, or where her humbler turrets Trica rears, or where Ithome rough with rocks appears. In 30 sail the sparkling waves divide, which Podalirius and Machaon guide. To these his skill their parent god imparts, divine professors of the healing arts. The bold Ormenian and Asterian bands, in 40 barks, Eurypylus commands, where Titan hides his hoary head in snow, and where Hyperia's silver fountains flow. Thy troops are Argiser, Polypoetes leads, and Eleon sheltered by Olympus's shades. Gaetone's warriors, and where Orthe lies, and Oluson's chalky cliffs arise. Sprung from Pirithous of immortal race, the fruit of fair Hippodame's embrace, that day when hurled from Pelion's cloudy head, to distant dens the shaggy centaurs fled. With Polypoetes joined in equal sway, Leontius leads and 40 ships obey. In 20 sail the bold Perhabians came from Cyphus. Gunneus was their leader's name. With these the Aenians joined, and those who freeze, where cold Dodona lifts her holy trees, or where the pleasing Titaresius glides, and into Peneus rolls his easy tides. Yet o'er the silvery surface pure they flow, the sacred stream unmixed with streams below. Sacred and awful from the dark abodes, Styx pours them forth, the dreadful oath of gods. Last under Prothus the Magnesian stood, Prothus the swift of old Tenthredon's blood, who dwell where Pelion, crowned with piney boughs, obscures the glade and nods his shaggy brows, or where through flowery Tempepanus strayed, the region stretched beneath his mighty shade. In 40 sable barks they stemmed the main, such were the chiefs and such the Grecian train. Say next, O Muse, of all Achaea breeds, who bravest fought or reined the noblest steeds. Eumelius' mares were foremost in the chase, as eagles fleet and of Frisian race, bred where Pieria's fruitful fountains flow, and trained by him who bears the silver bow. Fierce in the fight, their nostrils breathe the flame, their height their colour, and their age the same. O'er fields of death they whirl the rapid car, and break the ranks and thunder through the war. Ajax in arms the first renown acquired, while stern Achilles in his wrath retired. His was the strength that mortal might exceeds, and his the unrivalled race of heavenly steeds. But Thetis' son now shines in arms no more, his troops neglected on the sandy shore. In empty air their sportive javelins throw, or whirl the disc, or bend an idle bow. Unstained with blood his covered chariots stand, the immortal coursers graze along the strand. But the brave chiefs the inglorious life deplored, and wandering o'er the camp required their lord. Now like a deluge covering all around, the shining armies sweep along the ground. Swift as a flood of fire when storms arise, floats the wild field and blazes to the skies. Earth groaned beneath them as when angry Jove hurls down the forky lightning from above. On Arame when he the thunder throws, and fires Typhoeus with redoubled blows, where Typhon pressed beneath the burning load, still feels the fury of the avenging god. But various Iris, Jove's commands to bear, speeds on the wings of winds through liquid air. In Priam's porch the Trojan chiefs she found, the old consulting and the youths around. Polytaeus' shape, the monarch's son, she chose, who from Cetes' tomb observed the foes. 105. High on the mound from whence in prospect lay the fields, the tents, the navy, and the bay. In this dissembled form she hastes to bring the unwelcome message to the Phrygian king. Cease to consult, the time for action calls. War, horrid war, approaches to your walls. Assembled armies oft have I beheld, but ne'er till now such numbers charged a field. Thick as autumnal leaves or driving sand, the moving squadrons blacken all the strand. Thou, godlike Hector, all thy force employ, assemble all the united bands of Troy. In just array let every leader call, the foreign troops this day demands them all. The voice divine the mighty chief alarms, the council breaks, the warriors rush to arms. The gates unfolding pour forth all their train, nations on nations fill the dusky plain. Men, steeds, and chariots shake the trembling ground, the tumult thickens and the skies resound. Amidst the plain in sight of Ilion stands a rising mount, the work of human hands. This for Marine's tomb the immortals know, though called Batea in the world below. Beneath their chiefs in martial order here, the auxiliar troops and Trojan hosts appear. The godlike Hector, high above the rest, shakes his huge spear and nods his plumy crest. In throngs around his native bands repair, and groves of lances glitter in the air. Divine Xenias brings a Dardan race, Anchises' son, by Venus' stolen embrace. Born in the shades of Ida's secret grove, a mortal mixing with the queen of love. Archiliochus and Acamas divide the warrior's toils and combat by his side. I'm sorry, I can't do any more. It's utterly messing with me. So, I can't do all of these names. I don't even know how to. I don't know how to pronounce the C with the. I don't with the flick above it. I have no idea. Maybe Cassipius from the next thing, or Cneus. Maybe it's a harsh sound. I don't know. Either way, we're going to continue this. This is going to be one heck of a one to get through. I'm going to be honest. This one is more annoying than Thus Spoke Zarathustra, and that one was quite annoying. So, anyway, Thank you very much for joining me today. I hope you all have a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon, or night. No matter what time of day it is, I hope you have a wonderful one of it. And as always, we will be back tomorrow for more of The Longing. Goodbye.